Hello everybody. I'm going to need you to bear with me today. Is my puppy is here and she's right on my lap. She's not happy because she's got her period. So she's got her diaper on. She's a very unhappy camper right now and she's being big suck. Okay? So if we get interrupted a couple times, I apologize. You just have to bear with me. Okay? So we're going to say a quick prayer and then we'll get right into it. Okay, let me just get this set up properly here. There we go. I can barely reach anything. Okay. I guess I'm going to have to move everything closer. Hold on. Sorry, sweetie. Sorry. Just give me a second here. Okay, good enough. All right. Let's get this out of here. Deep breaths. O cosmic divinity of all radiance and vibration, soften the ground of our beings and carve out within us a space where your presence can abide. Fill us with your creativity so that we may be empowered to bear the fruit of your mission, so that we bear fruit in accordance with our desires. Endow us with the wisdom to produce and to share what each being needs to grow and to flourish. And untie the tangled threads of destiny that bind us as we release others from the entanglement of past mistakes. Do not let us be seduced by that which will divert us from our true purpose, and illuminate the opportunities of the present moment. I can't remember. For you are the ground, the fruitful vision, the birth, the power, and fulfillment, as all are gathered and made whole once again. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. I forgot one of the lines there. But anyway, I hope you guys are all doing well. I have had a very productive day today. I hope you guys have had the same. So I was literally shuffling my cards earlier and I pulled out some cards that were quite interesting actually. They spoke about someone who, okay, so someone who was in a cult, who, there was something about it was strangulation, okay, and then it said a date, but it was upside down, so someone was strangled, a feminine was strangled on a date that went wrong, and was somehow, I don't know, there's a boat involved, so maybe they threw her overboard. I don't know what happened with that. But this person who did this or whatever is in like, they're like in deep regret over having joined this cult and having done this whatever it is that they did. There was something to do with legal paperwork. I don't know. Or maybe this was something they were supposed to do, but they weren't able to do. I don't know. I can't remember. I'm trying to remember what the card said. But anyway, it was really creepy energy. So I'm just saying, ladies, if you're out in the dating pool right now, please be careful. Don't go anywhere alone with anyone, especially if you don't know them very well. Always make sure people know where you are, I don't know, just, carry protection with you. Make sure that you have, some mace or a knife or something, anything to protect yourself, okay? So anyways, all I know is this person was in deep regret for joining this cult. It said cult. and they were no longer in it. Like, they didn't want to be a part of it anymore. They didn't want to do these things anymore. They didn't want to, they're done. They're done with it. Because I had, like, it said long haul, but it was in reverse. And then next to it was road. And I think this person is wanting to leave this cult. They were in great regret and great remorse. So someone is really sort of upset about it. I don't know. Anyway, that was what I pulled earlier. So anyways, take that as you will. I don't know if that's going to apply to today's reading at all, but I just wanted to put that out there. Anyways, I hope you guys are all okay. I hope everything is going well for you. If you are sort of in remorse or regret over things that you've done, I mean, just, I don't want to sort of minimize what you've done, but at the same time, you can repent. You can do the right thing. There's still time to do the right thing. All you have to do is tell the truth. You know, go to whatever source you trust. You know, you can go to a priest, go wherever you want to go, and speak your truth. You can always do the right. There's always time to do the right thing, right? Confess what you've done. Confess what you've done. Repent. And then, you know, talk to God. God will help you. God will guide you. But I heard someone say this earlier, and I think it's true. The universe doesn't reward hope or thoughts. They reward action. Okay? So you have to take some sort of action to fix what has been done. So if you've done things that are illegal, then maybe you need to go to the police and confess what you've done. And yeah, you might have to pay the price for that, and you might have to do a little bit of time, but at the end of the day, you're not going to do nearly as much as if they find out on their own, right? And at the same time, you'll be able to clear your conscience so you can sleep at night. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Anyway, I just felt like saying that. Okay, so we're going to move on. Actually, I think I'm going to start with the animal energies today and see what we get. Oops. Okay, angels, ancestors, and spirits of the highest white light, please guide my readings, my thoughts, and my sight, so my messages find all who need them tonight. Let the messages guide them to do what is right, and block anything that is not of the light. In the name of Yahuwah I pray. It is done, it is done, it is done. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the Most High God. Okie dokie pokey. So I hope everybody is doing well. I hope you guys have all had a productive week so far. Things around here have been pretty good, except for Riley. She's not a happy camper right now. She hates wearing her diaper. She can't stand it. When she has it on, she refuses to do anything. She will lie in the same spot and not move all day. It's just like she will not move. Like, the only time I can get her to move is to go outside and to eat, and that's it. So we have the squirrel and the monkey in reverse, and then we have the mockingbird in the upright. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Excuse me, sorry. Oh, Riley, you poor thing. She is so miserable. She refuses to participate in life as long as she has this thing on. I'm sorry, you got your period. What do you want me to do? We all have to deal with it, honey. We all have to deal with it. Every girl on the planet has to deal with friggin' getting her period and having to practically wear diapers. Walk around with this crap, and you know, it's not comfortable. No one expects it to be comfortable. I'm sorry. So funny enough, Riley, okay, we're not getting any more cards, so I'm going to just do this. Riley is actually my ex-husband's dog. He moved out to BC a couple years ago and asked me if I would babysit her for a couple of weeks until he was able to send for her. I think we're going on 3 years now that I've had her. And he still hasn't come. He's back in Ontario now and still hasn't come to get his dog. So anyways, she's my little baby now. And I expect to probably have her the rest of her life because I highly doubt he's ever going to come for her. But he never had her fixed, and I can't afford to do that. So it costs a lot of money, doesn't it, baby? Yeah. So anyway, so she has to suffer every couple of months when she gets her period, poor thing. She's not a happy camper. Okay, so squirrel energy in reverse is someone who has a very short attention span, okay? My sisters and I used to joke about, and my mom and I used to joke about this. It's called squirreling. Like you're sitting there and you're paying attention to something, and then all of a sudden, squirrel, and your mind goes somewhere else, right? It's just a thing we used to say, so that's what I associate with that. I also associate with the squirrel someone who hoards. Okay, so this is someone who's collecting a bunch of stuff and not letting it go. They're hiding it. They're keeping it away. So someone's hoarding something or hiding something, and someone is having a hard time paying attention or short attention span. We have the monkey in reverse. The monkey in reverse I think of as, someone who likes to throw shit around, right? So this is someone who's, excuse me, constantly got something to say. They're constantly throwing dirt on other people's names, that kind of thing, right? Sort of a mob mentality, very immature, maybe even like hyperactive, someone who's constantly getting into trouble and mischief, okay? And then we have the mockingbird. Now the mockingbird in the upright is someone who's musically talented, okay? So this is someone who's musically talented and someone who's really good at, what's the word I'm looking for? They learn really well from auditory, so they have like a good sense of learning from auditory. There's 3 different types of learning. There's kinesthetic, auditory, and visual. Some people learn better by reading, that would be a visual. Then there's someone who learns better by hearing, so that would be someone who would do really well in lectures, listening to people talk. And then kinesthetic learners are hands-on, right? So this person is an auditory learner, okay? Someone who's really good at remembering what they've heard, okay? So this person probably has a very good memory. And again, is possibly musically inclined. Maybe they can sing really well, or they play an instrument, etc., etc. Okay, so let's get into this. I'm sorry, sweetie. I gotta move. My leg is falling asleep here. Sorry. Oh, Lord, this dog. I'm having a hard time reaching. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, cards. Let's see. What do we have today? What's going on today? What's in the energy today, spirits? So we have someone who's hiding something or hoarding something. Oh, good Lord. Backstabbing. Backstabbing, betrayal, enemies, bitching, bad-mouthing. Wow. What did I just say about someone's throwing dirt on someone's name? Exhaustion, inability to cope, curses, rock bottom, curses. Shit. Hitting a wall, dead end, severing ties, goodbyes, and nail in the coffin. Okay, so that's our main energy. So we have someone who's backstabbing someone. This is betrayal. This is an enemy. Possibly messing around with dark magic, doing curses. This is our general energy for this side of the board today, or this side of the table. That's our energy for this side, spirits. is our energy for this side of the table, the other side of the table, Spirit? So your energy, oh, sugar, honey, iced tea, that's way too many cards, sorry. Just one card, please, Spirit, one card, please. Okay, one card, please, Spirit, one card, oh, frig. Okay, recognition. So we have success, victory, winning, having the advantage, triumph, award, praise, acclaim, celebrity, fame, well-wishers, supporters, crowd, being in the spotlight, and riding high. So maybe this is some kind of musical performer. So maybe it's like a famous singer or someone who's going to be famous, famous soon. The words charity and disability have just come up. So maybe this is someone who donates to charities that help people who have disabilities of some kind. Okay. Shit, now we have a tower. Resisting change, averting disaster, avoiding tragedy, delaying the inevitable, avoiding loss. Okay, so there's one or two ways to take that. It's either these people and they're resisting change and trying to avoid loss, but they're just delaying the inevitable, or this person who's actually escaped a tower. They literally averted disaster, avoided disaster. So let's see. Angels, ancestors, and spirits of the highest white light, please speak with me now. Is this tower card supposed to be over here, spirits? Yes, okay. So this person over here has managed to somehow or another avert disaster. The number 16 could be significant. You could be born on the 16th of a month. You could be 16 years old. Someone could be 16 years old. Maybe your address is 16. Okay, now we have hopelessness, despair, focusing on the negative, lack of faith, lack of inspiration, lack of creativity, boredom, and monotony. We have the star in reverse. The number 17 could be significant. It could be born on the 17th of a month. Your house could be number 17. Could be 17 years old, or someone is 17. These people are in really, really bad energy right now. We have hopelessness and despair. This is someone who's going through a lot of depression. Yeah, look at, I just said a lot of depression. And what card did we get? We got the Five of Cups, and it stands for sadness, loss, grief, and despair. Abandonment, guilt, remorse, regret, trauma, mourning, heartbreak, unwelcome change, negative emotions. Wow. Okay. So this backstabber, this betrayer, this person, oh, we just got the word bail. B-A-I-L. I think someone is going to need bail money. Maybe they're already in jail. I don't know. Got the Hanged Man, feeling trapped. What did I just say about jail? Feeling trapped, confined, self-limited. Wow. When I see the Hanged Man, I usually think of jail just because they feel trapped, so they're behind bars. You know, that's how I see it, how I interpret it. The number 12 could also be significant. You could be born in December. You could be born on the 12th of a month. With the bail coming up on the spirit box, I feel like maybe this person needs bail. Maybe they're going to be calling you for bail. But they are your betrayer. I wouldn't, if I were you, I wouldn't get in the way of their karma. Because if they've done, you know, something that's so horrible, they're in jail. Yeah. Wow, okay. We have a King of Cups, and it's in the upright. So we have trust, wealth of knowledge, caring, healing, good advice. Someone who understands unconscious motivations. A man in touch with his emotional life. A good friend, a mature, emotionally stable person. Okay. Now we have escape, freedom, release, finding solutions, options, relief, and taking control. So this person, this King of Cups, has escaped, is free of something. They've escaped something. Again, with this resisting, averting disaster, this person, I just heard, by the hairs on their chinny chin chin. So they got away, like, by the hairs of their chinny, I don't know, something about escaping by the hairs of their chinny chin chin or something like that. Like they just got away. So someone has just gotten away or barely averted disaster of some kind. Excuse me. The word body just came through. Body. Maybe they escaped being a dead body. We have letting go of the past, focusing on the future, maturity, growing up, and leaving home. So this person has been letting go of the past, which is good. That's always good. Letting go of the past speaks of healing. If you're letting go of the past, you're healing. You're letting go of all of your issues and traumas that have held you back in your life, right? So that's a good energy to be in. This person is in a good energy. That's good to see. Okay. Now we have, oh God, we have foresight in reverse, the Three of Wands in reverse, and then we have abandonment, abandoning plans, walking away, letting go. Looking deeper, withdrawal, disappointment, looking for the truth. So I feel like this energy belongs over here because this person is depressed. They're feeling really, really sad. They're in remorse. They feel guilty, right? So I feel like this person, whatever it was that they did to backstab this King of Cups, they're feeling like a piece of shit over it. And they're wanting to abandon their plans or abandon whatever it is that they were planning on doing. They've already done something, so now we just pulled out the community card. Does the community card belong on this side, Spirit? Yes. Okay, so we have happy families reunion coming home. Community spirit, family coming together, teamwork, success, and prosperity. So this King of Cups has, I don't know, they're about to, either they have or they're about to have a very happy home life, okay? So they're about to be quite successful. They're going to meet either their literal spirit family, like the family that they're meant to meet, you know what I mean? Or they're about to reunite with their actual family and they're going to do really well. Now, I just pulled the Devil. Addiction, depression, mental health issues, ego, secrecy, obsession, cheating, dependency, materialism, sexuality, powerlessness, hopelessness, abuse, violence, and assault. So this person right here, they feel like poop, like absolute shite. And the reason they feel like shite is because they haven't healed and they're feeling awful about what they've done. And I think they're trying to escape these feelings with their addiction, whatever it is. The word beg just came up on the spirit box, and I heard begging for forgiveness. So they may be praying to God and begging for forgiveness, or they may end up calling you and begging for forgiveness. Ooh, shite. We just got the Temperance in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse. So we have a feminine energy here. Gossip, malicious lies, bias. One who puts people down and can't be trusted. And then we have imbalance, self-indulgence. What did I say about the addictions? Lack of perspective, discord, antagonism, and restlessness. Okay. So this person is very imbalanced. They might even... I feel like there's more than one person in this energy, because I was picking up that this energy particularly was masculine. I was picking up masculine energy off this, but now we have feminine energy coming out. And I'm wondering if this person isn't someone that they are partnered with, like maybe this is their partner, or maybe this was someone that was helping them do this betrayal of whatever it is that they've done. I mean, if whatever it is that they've done is getting them in jail, then it's got to be pretty bad. Oh, God. Okay, I just got the Five of Swords. Defeat, surrender, change. Self-sabotaging behavior, underhanded behavior, deception. Aggression, bullying, intimidation, abuse, violence, crime, rape, murder, and assault. So yeah, they did something really bad. Really, 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 really bad. Oh shit. The numbers 14 and 15 might be significant. Good Lord Almighty. So far we have the numbers 12, 14, 15, 16, and 17. The name Ben could be significant. Benjamin. Benny Boo. I had a dog named Ben, and I loved him to death, but he passed away. Okay, so someone has backstabbed someone. We have rape, murder, assault, violence, crime. Like, what the hell? What the hell did they do? Lord Almighty. And they did this to betray this person, so they... Oh, shit. Death. We just got the death card. 13. Well, there's our run. Now we have 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Wow, that's insane. Wow, okay. I just heard the Grim Reaper's coming. The Grim Reaper's coming. Okay. Contain. The word contain just came on the spirit box. So these people have done some pretty horrible whatever it is that they did was pretty freaking awful. Like, this is really bad stuff. I mean, we're talking about unaliving people, crime, rape, murder, assault. Like, what the frick? Didn't we have this celebrity energy? I'm wondering if this isn't involving someone who, I don't know, attended something akin to a Diddy party. We have automobiles, so something to do with a car. Oh God, what did I say about, holy shit. Okay, we just got the Emperor in reverse along with the Magician in the reverse. So didn't I say that there was probably dark magic involved? We have abuse of power, rigidity, stubbornness, lack of discipline, lack of control, absentee father or paternity issues. So this definitely has to involve a masculine and a feminine energy here. Okay, and then we have the Magician in reverse. Oh my God. Yeah, so they were doing dark magic on someone, and maybe that's why the Death card is coming up, because they may have cast death spells on someone. Wow, that's really brutal. Okay, so the numbers 1 and 4 could also be significant. So you could be born in the month of December, born in January, or born in April. And your birthday could be the 1st, the 4th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, or 17th of the month. We have the Ace of Cups. So this person is in for, they're getting a new beginning and a new relationship, which coincides with this because they're about to have a really happy family life. This fertility and pregnancy, so they might be having a baby soon. This person over here. Again, I really feel like this is a celebrity energy, or like they've got to be a singer or something. Wow. Okay, so the cards that we just got, I just got a pile of cards and I was like, I don't know if I want to take this pile of cards. But we have the poverty card, okay? So we have the 5 of Pentacles. Then we had the 2 paths card, the choice card, which is the 2 of Wands, okay? Then we have the burden card, okay? The 10 of Wands. Then we have the unexpected windfall inheritance trust fund card, and then we have the heartbreak, betrayal, absence card, the 3 of swords, which to me always speaks of like a third party situation. So removal and absence, yeah. So I feel like someone didn't have any money. They were broke. They were trying to figure out what can we do to make a little cash. They had a choice to make. Now their choice has them feeling overburdened. They are overwhelmed by their guilt, their sorrow, their remorse. Because they messed around with someone's inheritance. And why did they do this? Because they felt betrayed and heartbroken when someone walked away from them. And now they're heartbroken because they feel like, I just heard there was no point. There was no point. So whatever it was that they did, they didn't succeed at it. And there was no point. Okay. So whatever it was that they did because they were angry, because someone walked away from them, and they didn't like that. They really didn't like that. And now there's conflict in the group. So this is, okay, so this was definitely performed by more than one person, okay? There's definitely a masculine and a feminine energy, and I feel like there's a lot of energy here. Like, I feel like there's a whole group of people that were working together to do this. Okay, we have conflict, fighting, arguments, and rows. So they're fighting now. These people who organized this, whatever it was that they did, are fighting. I think it was something to do with an inheritance. Again, this inheritance money keeps coming up. I feel like there's like a literal group, like some sort of like cult or something like that, that regularly does these kinds of crimes. And maybe they do them because they're low key, and I don't know, maybe they've just gotten away with it a lot, you know what I mean? I don't know. We have attendance. The word attendance just came out in the spirit box. I don't know, maybe they're really good at stealing people's inheritances. Maybe they're really good at, I don't know. Maybe that's how they make the majority of their money. Like filing false insurance claims or some sort of fraud that has to do with money. File. The word file just came up. Okay. So right now we just got the Nine of Swords in reverse. Light at the end of the tunnel. Recovering, improving, letting go of negativity and stress. So this person who's in regret, this might be Spirit saying to them, there is light at the end of the tunnel, but you have to do the right thing. You can recover from this, but you're going to need to let go of the negativity. You're going to need to let go of the stress. You're going to need to, repent. You're going to need to take action on that repentance. So do the right thing. But there is light at the end of the tunnel if you make the right choice. Okay? We just got the word hunt. Someone is on the hunt, or someone is being hunted. Anything else, Spirit? Is there anything else that you have to say about this energy here, Spirit? Anything else that you have to say about this energy here, Spirit? Create. We got the Hierophant in reverse. Challenging tradition, unconventional lifestyles, unconventional relationships, reversed roles, non-conformity. Okay, and then the Hierophant. A Hierophant is a teacher, or I see them as a teacher, someone who teaches spiritual knowledge. So I'm wondering if this is, I don't know if this is just talking about someone who challenges tradition, or if this is someone who's teaching really upside down spiritual beliefs. So Spirit, does this Hierophant belong on this side, Spirit? Yeah. Yep. So the Hierophant, so this person might actually be some sort of a teacher, or maybe they have really like abstract beliefs as far as their spirituality is concerned. Maybe that's why these people don't like them. I don't know. someone who is musically inclined, someone who's really good at repeating what they've heard, has a really good memory, definitely divine masculine energy. Huh, interesting. Create, yes. Maybe this person writes music, or they're a singer. This person is creative somehow. Maybe they teach music. Okay, now we have the the Chariot, the Knight of Wands in reverse, or sorry, the Page of Wands in reverse, the Four of Swords, and the Chariot in reverse. Lord Almighty. So we have forcefulness, lack of direction, lack of self-control, powerlessness, aggression, coercion, being blocked by obstacles. Then we have fear, anxiety, overwhelmed, mental overload. And then we have acting out, lack of energy, discouragement, obstacles, someone who breaks your heart. An impetuous or insensitive person. So someone over here is in this energy right now. I think someone in this energy is looking to do the right thing, and someone in this energy doesn't give a flying fig Newton. Another number out. The number 7 could be significant. You could be born in the month of July. Okay. I feel like I've said enough about this energy, okay? So these people are definitely not doing well. These people are in a very dark energy, very, very dark energy. I feel like the Grim Reaper is definitely on his way to these people. I feel like balance is going to be brought to this situation. I feel like that's probably why there's conflict and fighting amongst the group right now. Because they know that something is happening. They know that they're going to be caught, or they have been caught, or maybe they know that the police are watching them, or something, right? I feel like one of the people in this group, though, at least one of them, is done with all of it, though. And they're seriously depressed right now. I don't know if they're depressed because they really regret what they've done, because they're feeling genuinely bad about it, like what they did to these people, or if they're just seriously regretting what they've done because they know they're getting caught and they're really upset about the fact, like they've just decided that it's inevitable that they're going to jail, and that's it, they're done, you know. But anyways, this person is in for a really good time. You know, their Ace of Cups is coming. They're going to have a really happy family life. They're going to be successful, possibly having a baby soon. They're going to do really well. They might even end up teaching other people. Anyways, I hope that this has helped you. I hope that you resonate over here and not over here. And I love you guys. Have a great night. Take it easy. Bye.